Sareen, so what do you make of this map which has been released by China? Of course, there are no disputes over Arunachal Pradesh, very categorical in this. But do you think the fact that it comes right after the Prime Minister met President Xi Jinping goes to show that China's back to its old tricks? Nothing really changes. Can we trust them?
Yeah, so I don't think anyone really expected anything major to come out of the informal meeting or the pull aside between the Prime Minister and the Emperor of China. But look, the Chinese have always indulged in cartographic aggression. But that doesn't really make any difference on the ground as long as, you keep your defenses up. They can claim whatever they want to claim. But I think it is a provocation, undoubtedly. And I think the provocation should be answered by India publishing new maps in which they show Tibet and Taiwan as separate entities. Or they show them under Chinese occupation rather than as parts of China. So I think the government of India has stopped endorsing the One China policy. That is a good thing the government of India has done. But I think now that should be reflected in our maps as well. The other thing is that, countries, even Pakistan, for example, has prepared a new political map which was Jammu and Kashmir as part of Pakistan, and even Junagadh as part of Pakistan. Means nothing really, does it? These can be pipe dreams of some of these people, some of these countries. But I think provocation needs to be responded to in kind. And there's enough that we can do rather than getting our knickers in a twist over this and, reacting.
But Sushant Sareen, the Congress has said that there should be a white paper as to what happened, and the government should clarify as to what happened between April 2022 and August 2023 at the LAC. Do you think that's required, or are we just playing into the hands of China?
No, I don't see how we are playing into the hands of China. I think the government has made the position very clear on multiple occasions. I don't know if a government comes out with a white paper, whether the Congress party will, be satisfied with it, and the leader of the Congress party, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, will no longer, spread the kind of stuff which he does, that China is in occupation of thousands of square kilometers of Indian territory. I don't know what era he's talking about when Chinese occupied thousands of kilometers of Indian territory. But do you think that if a white paper comes out, the Congress party will stop taking these very sly and slimy digs at the government, which are probably not even based on truth?
Absolutely.
So, it's a political...
So that's political.
So Mr. Tiwari has, tried to push a political point. It's not as though if a white paper comes out, the Congress party will keep quiet after that. So it's a political thing. It will be handled politically by the government. Okay. That's not my remit.
Well, thank you so much, Sushant Sareen. I think you've made it very clear. One is, of course, strategically, no questions about it. These are integral parts of India. The other is mere politics.
China has always done this mischief of always showing certain parts of our country in their country's map. And all these tactics that China is using is to instigate India, but then India is ready for any kind of eventualities. It is ready at the borders and it is ready always. China's policy has been of expansion, and that is why, to show that all these areas of our country are a part of China, is one of its expansionist policy, that it is trying to claim our territorial lands. But India is very, very alert. Indian Army is alert at the borders, and we know when to take an action and how to take an action.
The starting point would be that the government should publish a white paper on what has happened between April 2020 and the August of 2023 on the line of actual control. The starting point for the NDA BJP government must be a candid admission of all the facts, the unvarnished truth as to what has happened on the line of actual control between April 2020 and the August of 2023. This nation deserves to know the truth,